Welcome to the Candle Business Coach Podcast, a show about the craft of candle making and small business. I'm your host, Kirsty Allen, and I'm a candle maker, mum of three, and kindness advocator. Join me as I dive into all things candles and small business and deliver advice and tips to you in episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Are you on the list to get my daily motivation emails? Every day I'll send you a message that is designed to help keep you focused on taking action toward your goals. Sign up using the link in the show notes. This episode is brought to you by my free ebook, The Candle Business Marketing Kickstarter Kit. Inside this free ebook, you'll learn to identify your blocks of time to dedicate to your candle business. Plus, there are several tips and tricks for re-engaging past customers and attracting new customers into your business so you can grow your business and reach your goals. Check out the link in the show notes for your copy. Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the podcast. Another week has passed. Can you believe it? We're already in the middle of April. This year is certainly flying by. And today's episode is about a topic that's actually quite relevant to me at the moment, and it's about pivoting in business and life. So I'll start this episode off with a bit of a story or a bit of a background as to why I wanted to create this episode. And it all comes down to candles and my candle business. So if you are a member of any of the Australian buy, swap, sell candle groups on Facebook, you would have noticed that I recently put a post on those groups to say that I'm actually closing my candle business and wanting to sell my supplies, which is why I'd posted in the groups. Now, this decision did not come lightly to me, and it's still a very bittersweet one that I hold close to my heart. But as the Candle Business Coach business has become more busy and it's starting to take off in terms of both time and resources and needing some energy to get it off the ground and to get it as productive and efficient as possible. And it's only 24 hours in the day. So what I've found and what I can appreciate is that sometimes in life we need to pivot and change to allow us to spread our wings, expand our horizons, and try a new direction. So as much as it hurts my heart to say that I'm closing my candle business, it's definitely not goodbye to candles. In fact, it's the complete opposite. What I'm now doing, or what I have been doing since last year, is looking after and supporting and helping and guiding other candle makers on their journey as well. This path brings me so much joy and so much love for the craft, and it does feel, I guess, not hypocritical, but maybe a little bit, in that I won't be running my own candle business, although I'll be guiding others on how to grow their candle business and transform their business as well. And that's done through a variety of ways, whether that's with my one-on-one coaching, my candle craft course, or my soon-to-be launched candle membership, the Candle Makers Collective. So it's a tricky one. It's one of those things where you want to have time to do all the different things in life, but really it comes down to knowing what your priorities are and where you best see your time and energy going to help others and serve others. And in this way, for me, wanting to continue the Candle Business Coach path and see what illuminates down that path as I go down it is something that I am truly passionate about. As much as I'm passionate about candles and my candle business, this is something that's taking everything to the next level. So I wanted to explore what that would look like. And to do that, I need to go fully into the Candle Business Coach side. So if you have any questions about why I'm closing the business, or anything in general as to maybe how to close a candle business or what's involved, let me know and I might record another episode, or I can just answer your questions in DMs on Instagram at Candle Business Coach is where you can find me. But change and pivoting are actually essential for growth and progress in any aspect of life. And that goes for personal, professional, and social. And there comes a point where we face different situations and we need to adapt to those new circumstances. We might need to learn new skills, and we definitely need to let go of old ways of doing things. So saying goodbye to one chapter of our lives can be very, very bittersweet, and that's what I'm experiencing at the moment. On one hand, I'm excited about the future of the Candle Business Coach business, but then on the other hand, I will miss making candles regularly and selling them to my customers both online and in person at markets. I think it's also especially hard to pivot and to try new things when we've already invested so much time and effort and finances into one particular path. But remember that when we hold on to the past, that actually prevents us from moving forward and achieving our goals. And it's essential to recognize when a change is necessary and then to embrace it. By pivoting and adapting to new situations, we can gain new experiences, perspectives, and skills, and it also allows us to explore new opportunities and discover our strengths and weaknesses. And that's something I'm certainly figuring out as I go along the process of closing my business, is that my strengths and my weaknesses come into full light when you're making decisions about your business and your life. And when you explore what it means for you to try something new and to pivot into a new direction, I don't love the word weaknesses, but your weaknesses, for lack of a better word, can be improved upon as you learn more about them, as you begin to have that self-awareness. So one thing I wanted to say is when we resist change, even though it can be scary and even though it can be challenging, we can actually miss out on valuable learning experiences and limit our potential. And for those that have been on the podcast, that have been listening to the podcast for a while, you'll know that one of my biggest fears is not living up to my potential. And so when I was faced with the decision of, do I continue trying to do both businesses and only giving really 50% to each, or do I go 100% into my Candle Business Coach business and see that to hopefully become as big as I can grow it in terms of how many people I can serve and how many people I can help, candle makers, of course. I wanted to give my all into this direction so as not to limit my potential overall. So it's still a scary choice, scary decision to make, but I know in my heart it was the right one for me. When it comes to business and being in our candle businesses, when we are adaptable, being adaptable is actually the most crucial part. Companies or businesses that don't adapt to changing market conditions and consumer preferences can quickly become, basically obsolete. And if you don't evolve with the times and evolve with what your customers are wanting, you can actually run out of business or find that your candles aren't selling. So learning to pivot and adapt can actually help you stay relevant and succeed with your business, your candle business. So I guess I just wanted to share a little bit of information as to why pivoting is necessary in business and life. And it comes down to knowing that change is necessary. Change is a necessary evil, as they say, but it's something that can help us grow and learn and discover and basically evolve into the next level versions of ourselves, which is what we want to work towards as we grow and develop each day, not only in our business, but in our personal life as well. So if you're on the cusp of making a change in your business or in your life and you just need a little bit of support or a little bit of guidance, you can always reach out to me on Instagram, just via DM, and I'm happy to help guide you through that process. Otherwise, I will leave it here for today and I will catch you in the next episode. Thanks everyone for listening today. I hope this episode added value to your candle making journey. Check out the show notes for all the links mentioned throughout today's show, and please subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any future episodes. Thanks again for listening. Have a beautiful day.